Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an automatic kelp farm in Minecraft. Alright, so it's pretty simple how it works, guys. It's just an observer block and a piston with a redstone source right here. So basically, when this kelp grows up to this level of the observer block obviously observes it, sends a signal to this block, which sends it to this redstone dust right here, and activates the piston to knock it off into the hoppers and then into the chest. Well, into the water stream that pushes it into the hoppers and then into the chest. But besides that, something I really wanted to mention is that this is a modular design, so you can literally make it as long as you want. So obviously that's going to vary how much it produces hourly. I wouldn't be able to tell you exact numbers because I actually haven't tested it. I haven't bothered to. But I have one that has 20 observer blocks and pistons, well, just 20 blocks long in each direction. So 20 that way and 20 this way. And let me tell you, I fill up a double chest pretty quickly just AFKing right next to it. So since it's modular, I'm not going to give you guys exact amounts of blocks that you guys are going to need, but I am going to tell you what you guys are going to need. You guys are going to need observer blocks, pistons, hoppers, chest, redstone dust, some type of water source, whether it's ice or water or whatever, and kelp, oak planks, and glass. Now I'm gonna build an exact replica of this one over here, guys, so I'm not gonna make it bigger, I'm not gonna make it smaller, I'm gonna keep it 5 long on each side. We're gonna go ahead by digging 2 spots right here and placing a double chest down. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then here's where we're going to adjust our hopper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure that they're all facing into each other, and then the last one facing into the chest. We're gonna go ahead and skip this layer of blocks right here and go ahead and dig 1 deep over here, 5 long like this, to match the actual hoppers itself. Then we're going to skip this row and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well over here. Now we're going to grab our pistons and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab your observer block, come around to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not that. Alright, it should start looking something like this. The build's almost pretty much done already. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our blocks of choice and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now grab your redstone dust, if I could actually grab it in my hand, and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. The redstone part is pretty much done now, guys. Now we're actually going to get into the kelp part of the build. But before we do that, go ahead and place glass all on top of the observer blocks over here. And over here, this is going to prevent some loss. And now, of course, over all of this right here, make sure it is 3 high there, and then over here you could just kind of have it like that, or just fill it all up in like this, how I usually do. That should make it lossless right there. There shouldn't be any kelp getting out of here or getting stuck anywhere. It should all flow straight into the hoppers and then into the chest. Now that we're in here, I'm gonna give you guys a solid tip. Trust me, try to use ice for this. If you have the ability to get your hands on a ton of ice, go ahead and do that. It's gonna make this job easier, especially if you're making it bigger than this. If you're just making it 5 long like this on each side, you could probably do it with just a few water buckets. But I personally rather do it with ice. It just makes it a lot easier and a lot less time consuming. But anyways, go ahead and grab your water source and just kind of make 5 water pockets right here. And then 5 more water pockets over here like that. Grab your kelp. Now you can throw that kelp in here. And over here as well. Next, you're going to want to get your water sources or your ice, whatever you want to do, and place it on the observer block itself. Do not put it on the piston, that's gonna mess up the build. And then go ahead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, before, I do not know why it does this now, but before it used to just flow straight into this. For some reason now you gotta add some water buckets here, but whatever, just go ahead and do that too. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that you have done that, the build is pretty much done and good to go and ready to start automating. Anyways, guys, I just want to start by saying that kelp is a little weird, so it takes some time to start growing and activating. Something that I like doing is just going ahead and placing some kelp above this like so, right? So above the first level of kelp, and then actually breaking it manually like this by placing an extra line of kelp on top of here, so like that it activates and it breaks off. And that seems to actually spark it up and make it produce a little extra. Now, meanwhile, while recording and going through scenes and stuff, it's actually built up quite a little bit. It's built up like about 20 or 30 before this collection now that it just did. Obviously, this collection was forced, so it made a little bit extra than it would have just done automatically in this span of time. But it had like 20 already in here before we just did all of that. So that's pretty cool. It's working pretty good. Actually, a little bit faster than usual because at this size, takes a little bit to kickstart, and on top of that, it actually kind of takes a while for it to make that many. Weird. But anyways, that's how you build an automatic kelp farm, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a thumbs up will be greatly appreciated. Comment down below what you guys want to see next on the channel. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here, comment, whatever, do all that good jazz, and I guess I'll catch you guys later on another video. Peace.